just what they've sacrificed. I mean, they're proud of me for things I'm doing off the field. But I just feel like football is one of those ways where I can just give back to my family, just show them that I appreciate all the support they gave me.
Can you share a little bit about your experience with NIL? I know partner for Swarm a little bit. That was important. What went into that? How's the experience kind of been last year?
Yeah, I just love the way we're handling things. Right now, the way our Swarm setup is, in order to receive money, you have to do like community service. So basically, we're just engaging with the community to receive these financial benefits. And honestly, it's helped me a lot. It's helped my family a lot. I mean, I come from a pretty good family, like I said, so they've always told me how to be smart with my money. But I feel like just our whole structure itself, it's pretty good. I don't know what other schools are doing, but I kind of like the system that we have where it's not nothing for something. You know, we're engaged in the community. We're giving time back. This last Wednesday? No, today's Wednesday. Maybe Monday. It was an Iowa versus Iowa State softball for Make-A-Wish kids.
Yep.
And I'm like, I mean, that's just a great opportunity just to impact the community. I mean, we wave to the hospital at the end of every first quarter. So, I mean, of course, I'll go play in a softball game for a foundation to raise money for the Make-A-Wish kids at the top of the hospital. So, just little things like that where, you know, we're making a true difference, and we're also getting that in community engagement. I feel like Brad and Coach Ferris have worked well together, just making it a good structure.
What's this moment like for you, being from the Indy area, here in Indy, kind of under the bright lights now?
Yeah, it's surreal, honestly. Coach Ferris asked me last Wednesday if I wanted to go, and it was a no-brainer. Just happy to be home. I was on the plane, just looking out the window at places I recognize from from being so high up, and it's always good to be back. I think you were there. I saw my mom and my dad, my sister, my niece, and I mean, my mom literally took off work for 10 minutes to come see me, and luckily my dad had the day off. So I don't know, it's just good to see my family. It would have been really challenging coming all the way back to Indianapolis and not seeing him.
It seemed like he was even more excited than you were.
Yeah, he seemed like he was more excited to see Cooper and Lachey than he was to see me. So I'm really looking forward to that tweet. I haven't looked yet. I'm sure it's up there, but I'm sure he'll tag Cooper and Luke already, and he's pretty excited to be a Hawkeye fan.
So the RV that you boat, so just take me through what all do you remember?
Yeah, so I played for Powell Club Pee Wee football team. Played for the Steelers, so that's when the black and yellow really started. Being from Indianapolis, I didn't know much about Iowa, but basically I was in my full equipment, my full pads, and they hooked me up to an RV, and some told me that I could move it. And I was probably about 8 years old. I mean, at that age, you still wear your football stuff long after practice is over. I think I had the old school neck roll, like the foam neck roll, not the good ones, not the cool ones. What's the linebacker from Oklahoma? Bosworth neck roll.
Yeah.
With my little Steelers jersey on and trying to pull it. So, I mean, I just remember how we come a long way. Football is a kid's game, but at this level and the time commitment, sometimes I miss the going out there and just tossing it up. Obviously, at this level, there's a lot more that goes into it. So, but I'm starting to get back to that place where football has become that joy again, and I can play a little bit more looser now that I've put all those hard hours in.
Jay, what do you think has been key to your guys' domination in the rivalry with the Gophers that you guys have won 8 straight?
I just say the game plan we have, and then just Coach Wallace and Coach Parker, the values of details that they preach to us. We're always preaching communication, and as a linebacker, I feel like it's my job just to make sure everybody's on the same page. And if we have 11 guys out there on the same page, everybody's doing their job, the way the defense is structured, we'll be pretty good. We'll be able to get off the field.
How do you remember the end of that one? Because Mo Ibrahim was, they were feeding him. They were marching down the field. How do you remember the end of that game?
I remember it being really cold. I remember that. My mom and dad were telling me how they were chipping the ice off their seats. And Minnesota's got a really good locker room, but then once you leave that locker room, that ice hits you. But we were just battling. I mean, that's one of those games where it's every linebacker's dream to stop the run in a cold game. I mean, we're in the Midwest. I'm from Indiana. Like, I know what it's like to be cold outside. So, I mean, they did a pretty good job at keeping him behind that offensive line. But we're just one of those bend, don't break defenses where we're just gonna keep fighting. And you may punch us in the mouth, but the thing about us, we're just gonna keep fighting. And if you can outlast us the whole game, kudos to you. But I mean, we got 11 guys playing hard for each other. And I feel like that's one of our strongest attributes.
How'd you do in the softball game?
In the softball game, I got hit in the head with the ball. They didn't give me a base. Apparently, you don't get to take the base in slow pitch softball. But hey, baseball was never my thing. Okay, I'm out there for the kids. You know what I mean? That's what's most important. Cooper brought me home once. He hit a grand slam.
Yeah.
But I got hit once and I struck out once. But it's for the kids, guys. You know what I mean? That's really why I was out
Whose
there.
home run was better, Cooper's or X's? Or who's bragging the most about their home run?
Well, you know, Coop's the most quietest, humblest kid ever.
Yeah.
So, you know, Coop's not going to say much. I went out there and hit the ball. You know how Coop is. But, you know, X was bragging a little bit. But Coop, I scored on Cooper, so I liked Coops. And then Dallas Clark was our third base coach. So,
Do you have any just favorite